Arizona United News Service. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool.
What is your problem?
Well, I'm just a member of the press, Arizona United News Service, just covering local.
You are a member of the press, right?
Yeah.
You should take permission of the
Huh?
It is not required for you to take permission from the police.
Do I what?
Huh? To take the permission from the police before you...
Well, you don't need permission to film the police.
But you need the permission to be on
It's
our
a
property.
police case, so otherwise you will be involved, you know?
You
Huh?
can film them from the sidewalk. Sir? It's our property. You can film them from the sidewalk. That's fine.
All right.
You're right. But you need to answer the premises if you don't have a permit.
So there's no exit this way. So you guys want to tell me what's going on here? So can you tell me what's going on here, that the police are here? Do you guys know what was going on?
I know. You know what was happening?
Because it seems they just knocked on his door and started harassing him. No? Like, do you guys get a lot of disturbances here?
What did it say? You just don't want to leave, huh?
Yeah, like the people over there, they're like, if you aren't giving us money, you need to get off our property. Yeah, they're like, so can you tell me like what's going on here? They're like, we just know the cops showed up, we don't know why. I go, so you guys just let like the cops come on your property and run amok, not caring like if they got a legal reason to be here. So like they got like cops all up in his apartment. Like the guy told him like, leave me alone, like I don't want them to you guys here, like I did nothing wrong. And they walk in his apartment and he tells them to leave. He doesn't want them in his apartment, and they go into his apartment anyway.
Should we look back to see if we're still filming?
then this lady over here, she says like she knows what's going on, but she's not going to say anything, but says the police should be here.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. And then there's this guy, owns the property, says he doesn't know why the cops are here, but if they want to be here, they can be here. But like if I'm not giving him money, he doesn't want me off. He doesn't want me on the property. So I'm like, so that got me thinking, this guy doesn't even want to like protect the people paying him money. Like if he's not going to protect the people giving him money, I'm not going to give him my money.
Oh, look at this right there.
See, this is why we need drones. We could have just hover a drone over the whole thing.
Just. Yeah, this guy.
This guy right here running a motel lets the cops on his property without any questions and not protecting the people, his like tenants who gave him money to be here. Not the guy I want to do business with.
Definitely not.
Like I pay you money, like.
No, he'll give him the key and he'll tell him to go ahead and go in.
Yeah, because like what they do is if they want to like just do like day to day, like they want, like if they want to just like sell day to day, they want them to be like, they want them to turn over like all the people. And what happened in Phoenix is on Miracle Mile up in Phoenix, like what they did is so here's the fire department coming in.
Real fucking weird.
See, this is another instance where like the guy says like, hey, leave me alone, I don't want you guys here, I don't want you in my apartment. Goes to close the door, they refuse to let him close the door, going into his house without a warrant and without probable cause, saying they got a call from a disturbance. He seems to be the one who's emotional, so that makes him the suspect. And the cops get the people so riled up that now the person's having a medical issue. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when they came after Mark. Like they come after Mark at the city court.
You got a medical issue now?
And like they cause, like that causes like Mark's blood pressure to go up, and then like he's going to the VA. So now we got the South Tucson Fire Department on the scene because they aggravated this guy so much in his apartment that now he's having medical issues. And I could be wrong. There could be like a different call going on, but like we can't be closer to the scene to get like all this stuff out, show the government in its natural environment. So like we have to give like guesstimates of everything. But you see how they're going to that apartment anyway.
Well, what they do is they go to the firefighters. The firefighters go to the cop first, and they ask the cop, is he all right, and this and that. Usually the cop's just like, oh, they only want medical attention because they're being detained or something like that. That's But they always go.
Yeah,
to the
and then
cops.
once they tell the cop them that, they're like, oh well.
Yeah, you
we-
don't need medical
Yeah.
attention. That's what they're gonna tell them right now. They're gonna be like, you're fine. You don't need medical attention. Because that's how they do it. They'll walk right past you. Fire, like the ambulance, paramedics, fire department. They'll walk right past you, even if you're all fucked up right there. They'll walk right past you and go talk to the cops and ask them. And then the cops will usually say, "Oh, he's just acting like he's sick because he's being handcuffed or he's being detained." That's what they say. They say that to me, and they said that to Mark too. Turns out that they separated Mark's shoulder, and he needs surgery now. And both of my rotators are fucked up. Like I have like torn cartilage or something.
Yeah, and then the tyrant Christopher Hell, he's trying to say, oh, it wasn't us that did it, it was your own behavior. Well, the courts ruled that my behavior was constitutional, that you guys were the ones unconstitutional. So we got about 13 or 14 minutes of this.
Wondering what they're gonna do when they close out.
Well, that's the only reason I'm still rolling at this point, is I want to see it. Like, does this become an arrest? So see, now the fire department, they didn't do any tests. They just stood there and just looked at them, and now they're leaving.
Now they're gonna wrestle him down.
Is it? That is that.
Don't know. They say that was a pedestrian hit.
I was wondering if they were the same.
No, they're just kicking this guy out of his apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Because evictions is what is making it to where 1.6 million kids don't have any place to go, and 500,000 Americans have no place to go.
Well, this dude's probably already paid up for the whole month, unless he's behind. You know? This dude don't lose money. If you're 1 minute late, like, you gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
There's no pay me at 4 o'clock kind of shit. There's like, no, you need to get your shit, get the fuck out now. And he'll tell you like that too. He's a dick.